Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again. So this is a request from the Geek Life again, and he says, uh, I don't want to read some of his personal stuff in here, but what I will say is, he says, I really enjoy your channel as a place where people just come together to enjoy things, and and commenters are generally just cool to each other without first needing to find out if you're the right sort and voted correctly. Uh, the past 20 cycles. I choose to be involved, so I do it myself. But your channel is the YouTube equivalent of sitting down in a bar and just relaxing between all the war, politics, etc. on my feed. And that's one of the nicest things I think somebody could say about this channel. That, yeah, we try to be just neutral here. Uh, I won't engage in politics or anything like that. Arguments in the comments either. This is just a place to go to enjoy. This one we're fixing to do is just a comedy skit. I've done musicals. I've done documentaries. Just the whole gambit. Whatever it is y'all want me to react to, that's what I'm going to react to. But let's keep the politics out of it. Like he said, let's just act like this is just a bar where you go and you just shoot the shit, and you have no agendas, man. It's just socializing with your fellow human. So this is called Top 10 Funniest Moments from the Young Ones. And in the description, let me read what the description says. It says, is this the most chaotic comedy of all time? For this list, oh man, I can't read worth a damn, can I? Let me try this again where I can see it. It says, is this the most chaotic comedy of all time? For this list, watch Mojo UK counts down the top 10 funniest moments from the Young Ones, looking at the most iconic and enduring scenes from this anarchic sitcom. Did you watch the Young Ones growing up, or discover it later on in life? Let us know in the comments. All right, so yeah, I didn't watch the Young Ones at any time. I don't know when they were out, but apparently these are just some 10 funny moments from the Young Ones. So let's go into the intro and then right into the video. Here we go, y'all. And thanks to the Geek Life for the request to buy me a coffee.
Me lose my usual tolerant and easygoing approach to communal living.
Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the most enduring examples of hilarity from the Young Ones.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Yeah, I did.
Surprise!
Number 10. Ghosts.
The table is shrinking. And last night, I found my guitar on the fire. Do you know what all this means?
Yes!
No. Yeah. It means we've got a poltergeist.
It shouldn't surprise any fans of the Young Ones that we're kicking off our list with a little bit of harrowing violence. After all, the show was infamous for its almost cartoonish displays of carnage, but the opening to the Series 2 episode Cash is a bit different. Neil is convinced there's some kind of poltergeist in the flat, and his suspicions seem confirmed when Mike is seen to be apparently levitating in his chair. The real reason behind this situation, however, is more mundane, yet no less troubling.
Never mind the priest, call an ambulance.
Why, Mike?
I've just nailed my legs to the table.
Mike's actually nailed his legs to the table. His injury is soon forgotten, however, which is par for the course when it comes to how quickly the jokes fly on this show.
codpiece face. What did you say? I said codpiece face. What did you say? I said codpiece face. What did you say? I said codpiece face.
Number 9. Vyvyan loses his head.
There you are, Rick. That'll be £5.
£5 for an empty paper cup?
It had sugar in it.
The Young Ones is an ensemble piece, but there's no denying Vyvyan Bastard is one of the show's breakout characters. This anarchic, very metal psychopath is often the source of a lot of the show's chaos, but the episode Bambi derails Viv. Well, momentarily, at least.
See, I've done my revision. I'm going off now to stuff loads and loads of paper down the toilet.
The gang is on their way to compete in University Challenge on this episode, more on that later, and is taking a little train ride. It's here where Vyvyan decides to ignore the posted rules and sticks his head out the window.
Do not lean out of the window. I wonder why.
The results are a comedic section where a now headless Vyvyan is attempting to reconnect with his missing pieces to hilarious effect.
You take your time, you bastard.
Number 8. Surreal Genie. The old phrase, anything can happen, definitely applied to the Young Ones.
Thanks for giving us the oldest, dirtiest teapot in the world.
How else could we possibly explain how a genie suddenly appears out of nowhere while Neil is attempting to make tea? The genie initially grants all of Neil's hastily spoken wishes, from cleaning the disastrously messy kitchen to instantly creating multiple sets of hands.
I haven't got 6 pairs of hands, you know. I wish I had, but I haven't.
This life with a genie is short-lived, unfortunately, as Vyvyan ends up inadvertently killing their new guest with boiling hot water. Neil's new hands, in the meantime, go up in smoke, effectively ending the group's meal ticket. Number 7. Laundry Day.
I mean, come on, guys, you can tell me, truthfully, do I smell?
Yes.
I mean, come on, guys, I can handle it. You can tell me, do I smell? What do you mean, yes?
We mean yes, you smell. Smelly.
Going to the laundrette can be a traumatic experience for some people. Well, at least if your names happen to be Rick, Mike, Vyvyan, or Neil. The gang hasn't washed their clothes in ages, which precipitates a life or death battle to get their laundry done. Anthropomorphic socks collide with washing machines that just want absolutely no part of the crew's clothes in a sequence that's both silly and hilarious. The physical comedy at play is handled particularly well as the flatmates attempt to force, convince and cajole their clothes into finally being washed.
Right, insert 2 50-pence pieces.
Number 6. Neil's Birthday. The final episode of The Young Ones featured a ton of memorable moments, including that hilarious final shot of the gang being blown to Kingdom Come.
Phew! That was close!
One scene that may fly under the radar, however, is a funny instance involving Neil on his birthday.
It's my birthday.
Now, you knew that anyway, and we don't care, so where's the surprise?
The realisation on his face as he realises just how little the day means to the rest of the gang is priceless.
In fact, you all hate me. In fact, if I was in hospital, right, dying, you wouldn't even bother to come and visit me, would you? Because you all hate me so much. Just like my mum. In fact, everybody hates me, right? But anyway, we're having a party.
Meanwhile, the little cutaway to a hand defacing Neil's image on the TV and a singing man wearing an elephant's head makes things feel even stranger. It's surreal, funny, and completely bonkers, if we're being honest. Number 5. The Party.
Hey! Oh, you might as well all come in then, make yourselves a bloody home!
Music possessed a big part to play on The Young Ones, from impromptu musical guests to blink and you missed it points of reference. British post-punk group Rip Rig and Panic perform in the episode titled Interesting, and Rick also tries to play some tunes from the Human League during a party.
Okay!
We use the word try because police immediately break up his attempt with swift and blinding violence. Later, Rick snags another guest's purse and mistakes a hygienic product for, well...
You bought me a present. What is it?
The studio audience roars with laughter as the scene becomes more and more uncomfortable.
It's a telescope! A telescope with a mouse in it! Brilliant!
It's brilliant stuff. Number 4, the fish bit. This next moment is almost vaudevillian in its simplicity, but it never fails to make us chuckle.
What's this?
It's a fish, Mike.
Oh, thanks.
The entire group is feeling ill, which perhaps explains why Mike keeps setting the stage for Rick, Vyvyan and Neil to tell these jokes about a fish.
Wait a minute, I haven't finished my sentence. I meant to say, what's this fish doing in my bed?
It's not in your bed, Mike.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah, thanks, Viv.
The absurdity level is high as Mike keeps coming back and forth into the room, rephrasing his very simple question, only to be stonewalled at every turn by the group's responses.
Okay, so I've got it now. So what's this fish doing in my bed?
What fish?
Sorry.
The episode, predictably titled Sick, also features plenty of exaggerated violence, as well as an appearance by Madness, performing Our House, making it something of a must-see episode.
Just one more thing.
Number 3, Hands Up, Who Likes Me? Rick considers himself to be the people's poet, and he's thoroughly disappointed to hear about the collective feelings of his flatmates.
Hands up, who likes me?
The other 3 take Rick up on a bet when he asks them one very important question.
I said hands up, who likes...
Rick, we heard what you said.
It's a very simple joke that just gets funnier when we realise that Rick is actively disliked in the flat, a revelation that does not sit well with the people's poet.
Why don't you like me?
Because you're a complete bastard.
Laxative pills eventually come into the equation, which admittedly does perk Vyvyan up a bit, specifically when Rick discovers exactly what happens when you ingest too many of them. Number 2, bedroom fight.
Vyvyan, this is my bedroom! Oh, yeah? Yes! I was here first!
The comparisons to the Looney Tunes franchise is strong when it comes to this sequence from the second episode of The Young Ones. The back and forth battling between Vyvyan and Rick over who gets a particular bedroom rises from petty squabbling to outright violence with alarming quickness. Rick Mayall and Aid Edmondson give it all they've got, from fistfights to fire, before eventually abandoning the now trashed room to Neil.
Neil, your bedroom's on fire!
This was my bedroom. Oh, no.
Mayall and Edmondson's chaotic chemistry would be echoed in a later episode titled Time, this time with the latter brandishing a howitzer. Number 1, University Challenge.
Hello and welcome to another edition of University Challenge.
If there's one clip from The Young Ones that's made viral rounds on the internet, it's this one. Motorhead's appearance performing Ace of Spades is just one of the classic musical moments on this show, but the Bambi episode on the whole is just chock full of classic moments.
And representing Scumbag, we have Mike, Prick, Vyvyan, and Neil.
Vegetable rights and peas.
The final bit, when the gang finally get to appear on University Challenge, just ties it all together, as these representatives from Scumbag College take on footlights.
Scumbag Neil.
Can I go to the toilet, please?
Eagle-eyed viewers will also note that Emma Thompson, Hugh Laurie, Robbie Coltrane and Stephen Fry also make appearances on the show, making this episode a truly star-studded affair.
Who is the richest person in the world?
Scumbag Vyvyan. What?
Did you watch The Young Ones growing up, or discover it later in life? Let us know in the comments.
Sticks and stones may break my bones.
That is the first sensible thing you have said all day.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Yeah, well, hold on a second. I guess it's going to take a little minute for this to run its course. Okay. So, yeah, I'd never heard of The Young Ones before, but yeah, you know, it's just humor. It's probably funny, you know, if you saw the whole thing instead of somebody picking out bits for you to see, you know, might left out something leading up to that. But I saw where it said from 1982 to 84, so I guess just a couple of years it ran. But it was all right. So thanks to the Geek Life for recommending it. And he said it's not really a. He said this is not so much a request as a suggestion because some of your regular commenters would enjoy it. Cult classic British comedy series. So, yeah, I do hope that there's some guys and girls in my comment section that really dig this. You know, helps them remember something from 30 plus 40 plus years now. What would it be? 40, golly, man, 40 something. How's that? My mathing ain't mathing today. So yeah. So that's going to do it for me, y'all. Thanks to the Geek Life for the request to buy me a coffee. I've got several more of his to do. He's going to have a little. He's got a little issue going on medically, and prayers to him. And I'm confident he'll have a full recovery. But hopefully he'll be able to see this while he's going through all that. And to the rest of y'all, thanks for showing up. So that's going to do it for me. Till I see y'all again, I'll catch you down the road. Bye, y'all.